Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH 2000 here. This is all here because I'm getting ready for the Georgia shoot this weekend. About 2 days away, so it's been a bit busy. Couple 3 days back, Papa Ambrosius, otherwise known as Dan, called me up or sent me a message. We kind of went back and forth. For those who don't know, his son's Travis and his daughter-in-law's Missy. Well, anyway, sometime back, in fact, I witnessed it happen during the Alabama shoot. Missy had a beautiful pink G10 slingshot that was, laminated onto what I believe was a natural fort. And we were out shooting in the woods. She was on the team I was on, or I was on the team she was leading. And she fork hit the thing and cracked it. Oh, it was heartbreaking. And yeah, she was pretty tore up about it. So anyway, she kind of set slingshots aside for a little bit, but now she really wants to get back into it. But obviously her slingshot's broken. So Dan called me up and he said, I want to get one for Missy. He said, I want to get a stealth shot. And I said, well, he said, I need it girled up though. And I said, well, Dan, I said, I can't get pink phenolic. I said, it's either black or brown. He said, well, I want the black for sure. And I said, okay. And he says, girl it up for me. I was like, okay. Well, I tried to find pink bands, and I did find pink bands, but you could almost see through them. They were like latex gloves, so thin. And I cut a strip, and the thing just tore the first time I pulled it. So I abandoned the pink bands idea. But for those who don't know, my daughter is my quality inspector. She looks at this stuff. So does my son. Every slingshot I finish. She's pretty point blank honest. She says, Daddy, you missed this scratch, or Daddy, you missed that. So she said, Daddy, it feels rough, stuff like that. So anyway, I said, what kind of pink would you like on this slingshot? So she helped me choose the paracord. Okay, guys, you could see this paracord from 3 miles away. Okay. She also helped me choose a variety of beads for the ocularis plugs. Okay, I'll kind of put them here. You've got the darker pink, the lighter pink. Okay, and then this is the really cool one. This is some kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's some kind of pink polished stone. Okay, and then they drill a hole through it for the bead. Anyway, it's kind of egg shaped, but in the one direction, it's about 10 to 11 millimeters, which is what you need. So I'm putting all those in a bag so that, when Missy gets this slingshot, she can decide which one she wants. For now, I put the 2 stones in, okay? And it's hard to see how good these look. Let me see if I can get this sucker to focus. Yeah, okay. I'll bring them up as close as I can. Okay. It's not focusing, but anyway, they're polished stone. Of course, I tried a couple of things on the paracord and nothing worked, nothing looked good. It was all too busy. I'm all about simplicity. So anyway, I guess this is, it's really tight because I've made it small considering the new owner. I know that Missy shoots cheek anchor, so I've kind of set them for cheek anchor for me and left them wild. Of course, she can adjust as needed. But anyway, stealth girl model, I guess. Anyway, if you got a wife that wants to shoot, it's a pretty big fork gap. It's a pretty tough thing. It'll take one heck of a beating, which is one of the requirements Dan gave me. He said, in case she fork hits it again, I don't want it falling apart. And I was like, well, phenolic takes one heck of a beating. I said, it'll leave a mark, but I said it should still shoot. And he said, okay, that's what I want. So anyway, and surprisingly, guys, these stone beads actually hold the thing in quite well. Several have asked, so I'll just clarify again. First off, for those who don't know, you always pull over the top of the forks, okay? Second of all, when you have flat bands, the fat side of the plug should be facing you. I've noticed that that's incorrectly done in several cases. The only time I've ever turned the plugs around and put the fat side on the other side is when I put loop tubes on them and are pulling them towards me through the fork. But that's it. Even then, it's not preferred. There's certain ways you got to do that and things. I won't get into it. Nathan's got his directions, but I've noticed several people have put the plugs on the wrong side. The fat side of the plugs goes on the side facing you. The bands go through, come out, up and over the top. That's how it works, folks. But anyway, the girl model. Hopefully Missy likes it and she can shoot. Another thing you notice when you hold, which I've done, I put the lanyard hole on the other side because I like my palm to rest where there is no lanyard hole, and it rests right along here. Now, if your hand's small enough, you can put it in either way, your call. This slingshot is universal in that way. You can do through the fork, you can do over the top, you can do 45. It works, it takes them all. Anyway, guys, take care. Let me get this off to the Georgia shoot with me so Dan can pass it on.